Okay. Hello, we are discussing about GATE 1998 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. Look at the given circuit diagram. Find the value of R dash, this value, in the circuit for generating sinusoidal oscillations. Find the frequency of oscillations also. So sinusoidal oscillations it is generating, this circuit is. Okay. We know that one, to generate the sinusoidal oscillations it requires a positive feedback. Positive feedback is nothing but you are making with respect to op amp. Positive feedback is if output, a part of output is connecting back to non-inverting terminal. At that time this is it is called as positive feedback. So this ensures that when there is a positive feedback present in the circuit, so it can able to generate sinusoidal oscillations. Okay, and we know general positive feedback block diagram is this one. This is basic amplifier and output and input of basic amplifier, which is V0 and Vi. Vi is effective input for the amplifier, and a part of output is connecting back to input side with the help of beta network. Okay, and the output of beta network is going to be added to the input, such that effective input signal is going to be increased. So this is plus plus, this is Vs and it is Vf. Feedback signal Vs is nothing but actual source signal. For generating the sinusoidal oscillations are generated without any source signal. So Vs will be treated as 0 because the output will take the required frequency from the noise generated at the nodes, input nodes. So from noise signal the sinusoidal oscillations are going to be generated. As noise is going to be a signal which consists of all the frequencies, only at one particular frequency it follows the required Barkhausen criteria. That Barkhausen criteria says that one, if you are going to be breaking a loop at one point, at that time the product of gain considered in the loop is treated as loop gain. So loop gain is nothing but, if you are breaking over here, let us assume at that time the gain provided for Vi up to this point is nothing but loop gain. So loop gain is nothing but A into beta. If A beta is equal to 1 plus J0, okay, if this condition satisfies, then the circuit can able to generate oscillations. Because why we are writing this J0, beta network is reactive for positive feedback, whereas this beta network is resistive for negative feedback. Negative feedback is used in amplifiers, positive feedback is used in oscillators. Since the beta network is reactive is nothing but it may consisting of inductor or capacitor or both along with resistors. So whenever it is consisting of inductor or capacitor, they are frequency sensitive elements. So the reactance varies as the frequency changes. So gain also changes. So gain depends on frequency. So because of that reactance, we are writing it as J term. So the condition for the loop gain is 1 plus J0. This will be treated as Barkhausen criteria, and you can write it as Barkhausen magnitude criteria. A beta is equal to 1 and phase criteria is A beta is equal to 0 degrees or 360 degrees. So entire loop should give either 0 degrees or 360 degrees phase shift, and the entire loop gain has to be equal to 1. These are ideal Barkhausen criteria. Practically the gain is slightly greater than 1 to induce the sinusoidal oscillations. Okay, now we will see what is meant by A, what is meant by beta for this circuit. A is nothing but basic amplifier gain. Gain of basic amplifier is nothing but here this one. Gain of basic amplifier. So this is basic amplifier. So whose gain is nothing but A, that is output divided by input. If you assume this is going to be V naught and it is V plus voltage at non-inverting terminal, and this will be treated as V naught divided by V plus. We know that one, it is acting as non-inverting mode op amp. Non-inverting mode op amp gain is known, that is 1 plus R dash by R. So this is gain of basic amplifier. Next, beta network is nothing but a part of output. You are providing it back to the input side. So this is the beta network. Beta network is this. So for beta network, output is this point, which is V plus, and input is V naught. So this is beta network. And for beta network, beta is equal to V plus divided by V naught. Okay, that you have to calculate. After calculating, you are multiplying A into beta, then you are making it equal to 1 plus. You are going to make use of Barkhausen criteria. Using phase criteria and using magnitude criteria, you are going to get the oscillations required. Okay, so first we know A value, so we are going to calculate beta value. To calculate beta value, beta is nothing but V plus by V naught. So let us assume this is the node A, node V1. So V1 is the node. Okay, it is V plus and it is V1. So V1 is the, let us assume that one, V1 is intermediate node as shown. Okay, from this one we can write V plus is equal to, V plus is, V1 is the voltage from this point to ground. Either you can go through like this, or it can be drawn in this way also. If you are coming in this way, V1 is dropping across R as well as C, but the voltage across C is nothing but V plus. So using voltage division rule, you can write it as 1 by SC divided by 1 by SC plus R into V1. So from this one, V plus is equal to 1 by SC. If you take common from the denominator, at that time it will be 1 by 1 plus SCR into V1. So V1 is equal to 1 plus SCR times of V plus. This is first equation, say. Okay. And second equation we are going to calculate using this way. KCL at V1. KCL at V1 is V1 minus V0 divided by 1 by SC plus V1 by R plus V1 minus V plus divided by R is equal to 0. So from this one, if you take calculations of this one, 1 by SC, if you are writing SC times of V1 minus V0, and R also if you are taking common, it will get it as SCR times of V1 minus V0 plus 2 times of V1 minus V plus is equal to 0. Okay, so this I am writing neatly. This will become plus 2 times of V1 minus V0 is equal to 0. Substitute V plus V1 value in this equation. Substitute V1 value. V1 in above equation. Then the above equation is SCR multiplied by V1 minus V0 plus 2V1 minus V plus is equal to 0, and you are substituting V1 value. V1 is equal to 1 plus SCR times of V plus minus V0 plus 2 times of 1 plus SCR times of V plus minus V plus is equal to 0. After simplification, okay, finally you are going to get this equation SC square R square S square C square R square plus 3 SCR plus 1 times of V plus is equal to SCR V naught. Finally you are going to be getting this equation after manipulation. So beta network, already we have decided beta network is V plus divided by V naught. So this will be equal to SCR divided by S square C square R square plus 3 SCR plus 1. And this can also be written as beta is equal to SCR. If you are taking common from the denominator, the numerator and denominator get cancels. That I am writing it as 1 by SCR plus 3 plus 1 by SCR. So this can be written as 1 by J omega RC. S is nothing but J omega, I am replacing it, plus 3. 1 by S is 1 by J omega RC. 1 by J is nothing but minus J, you can write. So minus J times of 1 by omega RC. This is what beta value. And now we are going to calculate A beta. A beta is 1 plus R dash by R into 1 by 3 plus J. If you are taking common, it is omega RC minus 1 by omega RC. So final equation of loop gain is this one. And according to Barkhausen's phase criteria, A beta is equal to giving phase shift of 0 degrees or 360 degrees. That 0 degrees or phase shift is nothing but simply it is having no imaginary part. If imaginary part consists, then only it will be giving phase shift. If 0 degrees phase shift is nothing but no imaginary part. So no imaginary part is nothing but simply make imaginary part 0 in the above equation. Make imaginary part, otherwise equate imaginary part to 0 in above equation. Okay, so instead of make, write it as equate imaginary part to 0, so that we can ensure that phase shift introduced by the entire loop gain is 0 degrees. So imaginary part is nothing but J plus J of 3 omega RC minus 1 by omega RC. So that is J of omega RC minus 1 by omega RC is equal to 0. So J will go that side and omega RC is equal to 1 by omega RC. From this one you can write it as omega square is equal to omega square R square C square is 1. Omega is equal to 1 by RC. So from this one F is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC. This is frequency of oscillations generated by this circuit that we can get always from the phase criteria. So frequency of oscillation generated by this circuit is 1 by 2 pi RC. Now at this frequency, okay, you are getting this frequency by making imaginary part to 0. So at this frequency of oscillations there is no imaginary part in the above equation. Okay, simply reciprocal. What I am doing is, you are going with A beta is equal to 0 degrees, that is no imaginary part. By equating imaginary part to 0 you are getting one frequency. This is a required frequency of oscillations. So at this required frequency of oscillations you don't get any imaginary part. So at F value calculated, A beta will be equal to 1 plus R dash by R times of no imaginary part. So we are writing only 3 itself. This will entirely will become 0. So 1 by 3 I am writing. And according to magnitude criteria, it must be equal to 1. So this must be equal to 1. Whenever it is equal to 1, 3 if it is going that side, it will become 3. 1 plus R dash by R is equal to 3. From that one, R dash by R is equal to 2. 3 minus 1. So that makes R dash is equal to 2 times of R. So if you choose R dash value as 2 times of R value, then this circuit is going to be generating sinusoidal oscillations with the required frequency as 1 by 2 pi RC. Thank you.